Prodigal Steve returns to the darkest dungeon. How's it going, everybody? Last week, we took the Abomination Party out to the ruins, apparently. It went all right. Half of them are, of course, in treatment this week, but that's fine. We have one of them getting a quirk taken care of, one of them having a disease cured. He's going to need some stress relief next week. I went ahead and submitted Dismas to have Bloodthirsty taken care of. He's going to be a little expensive to get back into fighting shape, but I think that's probably fine. Cheaper than raising another highwayman up from level 1. Not necessarily financially, because he's actually starting with fewer skills than somebody off the stagecoach would, but from a time standpoint, it's just going to be a lot easier. Plus, we would like to bring him and Reynald to the final Darkest Dungeon for the achievement, although that isn't necessarily guaranteed to happen. I would like it to. This week, hubris, a little bit of folly, maybe. No, we're not going to the cove. We're going here. We're going to try and kill the Necromancer, finally. We need to handle some of these bosses, and none of these other missions really interest me all that much, like this and that. Like, none of that is appealing to me. Obviously, we're not going to run a level 1 or level 3 mission, since our level 3 party, or at least the one that we're predominantly interested in leveling up, is out of commission for at least the next week, probably 2 weeks. So that narrows us down to looking at level 6 missions, or level 5 missions, I suppose, and their rewards. And none of these rewards are interesting. I'm not going to go back to the Warrens. I refuse. So that just leaves us with bosses. Honestly, none of these potential trinkets interest me that much. So I opted for the Ruins and the Necromancer Lord for ease, I suppose. We're going to be running our Hellion with Heaven's Hairpin and the Ancestor's Pen. Oh, I should probably equip a second trinket to Reynald. What did I have on him? I'm fairly certain I had 2 trinkets equipped to him, and then the game crashed. So let's see. What was I going to bring? I know I wanted to go full damage with him. No. I wish I could just do 2 Unholy Slayer's rings, but obviously this is not possible. I kind of want scouting, but I don't think that's strictly necessary. Rather, why don't we just do the Sun Ring? It's going to be a little extra stress, but he's already taking reduced stress. So yeah, let's do that. I don't remember if that was actually what I had equipped to him, but that's fine. I guess Sun Ring, Unholy Slayer's Ring, and I opted for Reynald as opposed to Talaboy, although Talaboy was very tempting. I really wanted the Unholy accuracy and the crit, and also a little bit of stress relief, basically because our Crusader is exclusively going to be focusing on the mobs against our Necromancer. So any skeletons that he spawns are going to fall into the Necromancer, or into the Crusader's domain to try and kill. Ventress, obviously. Poison Herb, Blasphemous Vial, standard stuff there. Sacred Scroll and Tome of Holy Healing back here on our vessel. Rather than scouting, I opted for full healing. See, we have one camp. I'm going to bring a ton of food just to be safe. 3 shovels. Might as well bring a couple of keys. I want medicinal herbs just in case we encounter food or debuffs. In particular, debuffs immediately before the boss. I'm going to bring a couple anti-venom. I know we get one for free, but I like to bring a few more just to be safe. You know, I'm going to go all in and buy as many torches as they'll let me. And then I think this is good. Let's run checklist. All right, we have supply items. This is correct. We have shovels and keys. This is also correct. We have torches and we have food. We have 4 camping skills on every character, including a skill that will prevent nighttime ambush. We also have a fair amount of stress relief. I think we're as ready as we'll ever be. Let's embark.
I brought my colleagues back with much of their intellect intact. A remarkable triumph for even the most experienced necromancer. Freed from the trappings of their humanity, they plied their terrible trade anew. The dead reviving the dead, on and on down the years. Forever.
Thanks for that, ancestor.
A devil walks.
Really appreciate that.
Only the mad or the desperate go in
Okay,
search
well,
of
we're
him.
starting off pretty seriously here with a hallway battle, immediately followed by a room battle. So either this room or this room, presumably, is our boss. Fair enough. This is good to know. We have 1 holy water and a... what's this, like a transept? What's this called? Confession booth. Fair enough. If we desperately require stress relief, we can make use of that. Oh, why did you have to come? No one wanted you to be here today.
A decisive pummeling.
At least we're getting 6 damage. Oh, okay. How do you still have 16 HP? Excuse me?
Decimated.
Did not approve of that. I don't remember seeing a requisition form for 45 HP on a support unit. Probably not going to get this done here, but hey, absolutely worth a try. Don't do that, though. Oh. No. Manageable. Very manageable. You can revive things. How wonderful for you. It's a fantastic skill that you've acquired there for yourself. Friend of friends. You have got to go. You're taking 12 damage. You are now going to die. Excellent.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Please heal our Crusader. Thank you. No. Oh, 7 damage. You know what? Perfectly fine. Bothers me very little.
Destroy.
57 damage crit. That's good. That's good. That's what I want to see. That's less pleasant for me. Alright, well. Have fun with your blight. We'll be moving along now.
A death by inches.
Obviously, we will take all of that. torch, come in
Match
here.
is struck. A blazing star is born.
Doesn't have to be terrible. Let's stun these back two, and then deal with these front two, shall we? Don't do that, though. I hate it. Why are you the way that you are? Of course you dodge, because you have 38 dodge, because of course you have 38 dodge. Why wouldn't you? And 1 point off of lethal. Times like this that I desperately miss a Houndmaster. I hate this fight. Should have just blighted these back two to begin with. As opposed to stunning them. What I wanted to do was stun these back two, kill the front two, and then handle these two on the next turn, but obviously that wasn't meant to be. So we'll just have to do that.
That cuts on its own.
6. Fantastic. Okay, at least the two in the back are gone now. It took 2 turns, but we've killed half the spiders.
Unforgiving.
3 more damage? You know what? Yeah, you could just suffer through 3 more damage. At this point,
Destroy.
why not? Actually, you know what? There you go.
Obliterated.
Okay. Probably going to ditch the busts at some point, but for now, worth having. Sure. Happy to have found the secret door already. Unlikely to make use of it until the boss is hopefully slain. I would like to get some treasure from this, but I want to save the holy water. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to move along and hope that one of you can disarm a trap. Thank you. All right. Burn a
In
torch.
Radiance, may we find victory.
See what we have in this room. Okay. 27 HP means 1 to 2. Assume 1 is going to bring down to 20. Can we do 20 damage with an Iron Swan? Theoretically, assuming we can hit 35 dodge. Not a great chance, but it could happen. 15 to 28, or stun this one in the front. Or rather, this one in rank 2. I think we stun the one in rank 2. Then party heal? No. No, just do that. Okay. Feel all right about this, or don't do it though?
Death waits
Oh.
for the slightest lapse in concentration.
We need the blight for next turn, which means we're gonna have to waste a turn moving forward with our Hellion, and then our Crusader's probably gonna move before her on the next turn, so we're actually gonna lose 2 of her turns. Unless that pushes him back. Of course it won't.
Mortality
Oh,
clarified in a single strike. The
Why,
ground
though?
Quakes.
Why do all the dice rolls have to go in their favor? At least you're gonna die on your next action. For what that's worth, basically nothing to me. Oh, come on! How many times are they gonna crit in this single combat? Please, by all means, come on down and crit my Crusader. they're dead. I think we have to start doing some stress relief, which pains me greatly. Don't foul ward me. $31, $32. Alright, well, we're obviously gonna have to blight this thing. It's got 70% protect.
Hope blossoms.
Please continue relieving stress while our Vestal hopefully out-heals these two. Unlikely, but it would be nice. Probably should have healed the Plague Doctor, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't want this to go on too long, because the more rounds of this we do, the more likely it is that we get a crit from either of these enemies,
The way is lit.
which is
The
not
path
something
is
I'm
clear.
particularly
Require
fond
only the
of.
strength to follow it.
12 damage is bad, but it's not crit bad, so I'll take it. We actually did gain 3 HP there, so it's acceptable. I'd like to go through one more round. Excellent, okay.
Their formation is broken.
Never mind.
Maintain the offensive.
Get rid of you for that, take that, toss that. Okay. I guess we go this way and hope it's not a collector. It's not a collector, it's annoying, but it's not a collector, so I suppose I will take it. 12. Party heal. Stun. Alright, now you're gonna die to your blade. Easy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Don't do that. At least she resisted the bleed. Which is very welcome. I think we do that. That luck isn't gonna hold out. A crit heal? For me?
Press this advantage.
Okay,
Give them
excellent.
no quarter. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Get rid of this citrine for Onyx. And discard the heirlooms immediately because we do not require them. What do we have in here? More gold, not all of which we can carry.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I'm going to get rid of the anti-venom, which I know that I paid for. And my thought process is, we have a plague doctor who can cure blight with her heal. So I want to try for this room being the boss. Mostly because it just means a hallway battle. This isn't that good, though, is the thing. Like, we have to focus the witch because she has less HP. I do wish she had less speed as well, though, if I'm being honest. And I also wish she didn't do 25 stress damage every action. Be fantastic for me. Oh, why are you the way that you are? Hate how fast you are. And how agile for basically no reason at all. Alright, well, now you're gonna die to your blight, so congratulations. Hope you enjoyed mildly inconveniencing me. 4 bleed is perfectly fine. Do a little bit of stress healing here. Well, we have the opportunity. Heal our Hellion. Okay. Everything's actually in a somewhat decent position, all things considered. You have an accuracy trinket for this exact reason. That's your fault. This is your fault. You can't battle heal the freaking 4th rank. Well, at least you got a crit heal, which is fantastic for me, I suppose. Did he just crit twice in a row? This is not necessary, game. I know that I had a particularly good combat last combat, but that doesn't mean you have to load the dice.
The light, the promise of safety.
Alright, well, as long as this doesn't do anything truly heinous. Hate you. Stress heal yourself. $34. Just heal yourself. That's fine. The Hellion will be okay.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Take the food, toss everything else. Ignore the books because they are horrendous. Might as well burn a torch. I don't think it actually does anything for us, but... I would like very much to be able to camp before the boss, but I'm not actually sure how necessary it is.
Otherworldly corruption.
You know, just get rid of it. This is fine. Burn a torch. Oh, come on with this, though. Beautiful. I love it. This is a quality interaction. This is a fun combat. Really pleased with this situation. It had to be this. It had to be some complete garbage right before the boss, so I have to backtrack now and camp. Don't lash at the tail me. Yeah, sure, please. Just keep howling. Just scream your stupid, ugly head off. 5 damage. Beautiful. I love it. Get judged. Stun this thing until the ghoul is dead. Does slightly more damage on contact. What are we looking at here? 10? I forgot that that has a disease chance for no reason at all. Alright, well, you're just barely going to die, but you are going to die. We have to do some stress healing here while we have the opportunity, because otherwise I don't think we can stress heal
Grievous injury. Palpable.
everybody down to 0 before the boss.
Their cursed champion falls.
Don't talk to me about their cursed champion, Wayne. I would love a crit heal here. I would also love to deal with the sneeze. Hang on. Okay. I guess we just finish this and then walk backwards to camp. Because there's not much else that we can do.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I mean, this basically doesn't do anything for us at this point, so sure. This is just treasure, which I'm not that interested in. So let's work our way back. Camp to get some of this stress down. Hope that we don't get a hallway battle that spawns in behind us after we camp. And then go fight a boss, shall we?
A moment of respite. A chance to steel
Okay.
oneself against the coming horrors.
I would have liked to be able to use buffs like Sharpened Spear before this fight, but we actually need to do some stress relief. So, handle that. Can we get one more? I don't think we can get a party heal, which is unfortunate. Because it means we're going to have to do that. Okay. Well, at least there's not a hallway fight between here and the boss. We're not in the shape that I would have liked to be. But I guess I'll just have to live with it.
Towering. Fierce,
All right.
Terrible. Nightmare-made material.
215 HP. Oh, I hate that. Dodge?
A
No,
dizzying
crit.
blow to
Of course,
body
because
and brain.
why wouldn't there be a crit to start this fight? You resisted the bleed. 65% chance, and you resisted the bleed. Alright, 3 to 4, 11 to 21. We just have to brute force our way through his minions. I'm gonna focus him down with as much DOT as I can get. Come on!
Good vision. The end approaches.
Alright, well, there's one down. I cannot believe how many times we've gotten, like, crits go against us on this one. Unfortunately, this corpse means nothing because he could just spawn a skeleton in that spot. Or he can just do that. Sure. Of course you can spawn those. Why wouldn't you be able to spawn those? There's nothing I can do until I kill this thing. Like, this Bone Sergeant just gets to take his pick of any of my heroes because it can hit all 4 ranks for actually no reason. Get your garbage away from me. At least we can blight it, I guess. Don't even act like you're being inconvenienced. Have I gotten a single crit to roll my way this entire fight? Don't even think about it. Probably gonna have to focus heal the Hellion here in the near future. Nope, never mind. It's gonna be the Plague Doctor because she's just a magnet for crits. At least I guess that went in my favor. If I can only get one variety of crit, I guess I'll take crit heals. How dare you? How dare you have the audacity to crit one of my heroes? Are you actually kidding me right now, though? You're gonna resist the stun. Don't even think about it. I don't think that's gonna help me, really. I think she's still gonna end up on death's door, but sure, why not try it? Die. Be gone with you. Are you actually going to die? You are. You have a full party stun? Ugh. I forgot how much I hate this battle.
To actuate them, will these walking bones finally fail?
Party heal for now, I guess? I don't know. Do you think we can stall out and heal even remotely here? I do wish you wouldn't do that. But I guess at least we resisted the stuns, so... How bad's that blight? Taking 12 more damage, huh? Alright. That's fine. I mean, it's not ideal, but... yeah, just focus on those who have high stress. I don't think you can do any stress damage unless you crit. You can just do 24 damage, though, just whenever you feel like it, huh? That's not something I'm thrilled to learn. Okay. We're getting down to manageable levels of stress across the board, which is good news. It would be wonderful if you didn't do that, though. See, I've been working very diligently to get her HP back to full. You may not be aware of how this is supposed to work for me, but I'm supposed to keep the red bar full and the white blocky bar empty. So when you actively work against me like this, it hurts me. It feels like you're not a part of the team. Guess heal you? Don't do this thing. are you the way that you are, though? Oh, the crit stress heal. The dream truly is real. Hey, and half of our party is actually at full HP, mostly because I think he can't hit them without doing the full party stun. Well, that's wonderful. This actually isn't as bad of a boss to stall on, or I guess enemy to stall on, as I initially expected. I do worry that the game is crashing, though. It seems like the game may have crashed. It has indeed crashed. Okay. Well, it would be nice if it would actually crash as opposed to just not respond. That's okay, though. We'll go ahead and restart here. And hope that it saved my progress. And that I don't have to restart the entire dungeon. Please. Launch Darkest Dungeon, though. Wonder if it's gotten an update recently. And that's why it's crashing now. Because this is the second time it's crashed tonight. Like I said, it crashed when I was doing party setup earlier. Please.
I brought my colleagues back with much of their intellect intact.
No,
A remarkable
skip.
triumph for even the most experienced necromancer. Freed from the trappings of their humanity, they plied their terrible trade anew. The dead reviving the dead, on and on, down the years. Forever. A devil.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I genuinely thought I was going to have to do all of that over again. And I don't know if I would have had the mental fortitude to go through with it. As it is now, I actually think I'm almost ready to move on with this. So let's just try and get you into a decent spot HP-wise, and then we'll sort this out, huh? You know what? There we go.
Alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Would you look at that? We got the coat that we would have gotten anyway for doing the long mission to the Warrens. And we didn't have to go to the Warrens. I don't really want the health stone. But there, I'll do that. Let's keep adventuring here. Oh. Please. Open this. Wonderful. Do not want the portraits. I also don't really want to do that room battle. I know that there is potentially treasure in it, but after 2 crashes tonight, plus just the way that these fights are going in general, I think I'm ready to call this one. And just be happy that I didn't have to redo the entire dungeon. So let's just go check the secret room. And then head back to the hamlet. And hope that we do not get invaded by brigands, which I've now willed into existence. No, please. all the way
Secrets
down.
and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Okay. Well. It's 40 gold. It's 20. It's 90. 60. 75. I don't know that we'll ever use that trinket, but why not take it, right? All right. 36,000 plus a sweet collar and a hero's ring that I can almost guarantee that I'm never going to use, and a disease, because no mission would be complete without a disease. Okay. Back to the hamlet.
Windows and doors will be bolted.
Sure.
Tonight,
This means very, very little to me.
haunts the dark.
Unequip all trinkets. Sort them, please. Cure the spotted fever. Sort by stress. I would like to be able to actually sort by stress, though. Alright, so you've got to go. You will only visit the brothel, and you're an nymphomaniac. Okay. You also have slow draw. You are going to be out for so many weeks. Oh. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I don't know, maybe we just give these three a week off and see how they look next week. What do we got going on here? Probably not going to do another boss fight immediately, if I had to guess. We gotta be close to all the ancestral trinkets, right? I think there are some that we can only get from the Shambler, though. So we might have to try and make use of some altars here in the future. Alright, well, for now that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Apologize about the crash. I guess I'll look into the update history. I don't think it's updated recently, but I don't know why else it would be crashing all of a sudden. Either way, thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Feedback is, of course, welcome in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.